Was thinking about things what I hate after doing a pen test. Not hate, but the things you can use some help with. So writing those reports. I was thinking, how can we fix this? So that is where we can use AI. So for doing this, you're gonna surf right to openai.com, and when you are on the website, you're gonna choose API, and then you have your personal account. So you can click here, you can view your API keys. You're gonna click this, like you guys see, I have my API key right here. You guys are gonna create a new secret key. You're just gonna give this secret key a name, and you're gonna click on create secret key. When you create your key, you get this API key. You need to save this API key because you can never watch this again. So if you don't save it and you forgot your API key, you need to delete this key and you just create a new secret key. Okay, with this secret key, we can start building our first AI helper that's gonna create with us our reports. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open Python. I'm using JetBrains for my PyCharm JetBrains with PyCharm, and we're gonna create this AI project. It's really an easy project, but it's gonna be really fun, and it's gonna, it's just nice to build. So we're gonna import the OpenAI, and we're gonna use this. Afterwards, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create, you're gonna copy your AI key, and you're gonna paste it right here. We're gonna use the OpenAI.API key. But this part needs to be your key. This is my key. So create your first key and then use your own key. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a function. We're gonna create the function activate the DaVinci, and we're gonna use a parameter report underscore info. So that's gonna be the report info. Okay. Next up, what we want is we want to create the model settings, how this AI language model needs to behave. So we're going to say model settings, and we're going to set this. So we're going to pretend that this AI is an ethical hacker. So you are an ethical hacker who needs to write a report. Needs to write, let's say, pen test report. Okay, next off, we also want leave space for images, because in a good report, you're always going to show images of things you do. So we're going to ask already to leave the space for the images, and add dangers, recommendations, just like that, and like this. So this is the way we want this language model is gonna behave. Okay, next what we need to do is we need to create a response from this language model. So we're gonna response equals, and what we're gonna say right here is we're gonna say OpenAI that completion dot create, and in here we're going to create the engine. The engine we're going to use is the text DaVinci 003. So we can use the 003 model already, so we're going to use this. Next, the prompt, what we're going to make, we're going to use this, and we're going to say we want as prompt, we're going to use the model settings, and we're going to use the parameter we're going to get in, so the report information. The report information. So this is the prompts we're going to give the model. Let's fix this here. Okay. Next off, what we want is, I make a space also there. Next up, what we want is we're gonna give them a temperature. You can find, like, a lot of these settings are basic settings, and you can find them on the API key. Where you generate the API key, you have like examples how to create these models. So we're gonna set max underscore tokens equals, let's set 1024, the basics. You will, these are the n equals 1, and then stop is none. Stop is none, and then last we have a timeout. And timeout is 60. Like, these are basic settings, like I said. Like all of this, I just copy like the basics from the website, from the API, and these things, yeah, you can choose the engine you want. You can use 001, 002, but why use worse versions if there are better ones? So we use the 003, and this prompt is just what you're gonna feed this API. Okay, so next off, what we needed is we want to have like the report. So the thing we're gonna return eventually is gonna be the response that choices 0 dot text dot split dot strip, sorry, strip, not split, but dot text dot strip. Now we're gonna return, why my intelligence is not working, report. Gonna return the report. Okay, now what we can do is, now we want to see this, so we're gonna print this. So you can do other things with it. We're gonna print the function, activate the DaVinci function. And we're gonna say is we found, like, let's say we found an XXS vulnerability in a search bar. Payload we used was like, let's say payload was an image had a source, and we can like abuse this one by putting a capital X, and then we say on error equals, and then we can trigger the alert. Like, this is like the basic information we're going to give this AI model to generate a basic report where we can build on. But it's gonna generate already a basic, and I think it's really handy. So let's play this. So we're gonna run this. It can take like a second of 30. Let me take a sip of water to complete, because it's gonna send this request to the API and it's gonna give a response, and right here we already have our response. So we have a pen test report summary. This pen test report is a result of a security audit of a web application. During the audit, a cross-site scripting XXS vulnerability was identified in the search bar of the application. Vulnerability details: the application search bar was vulnerable to an XXS attack. A malicious payload was injected into the search bars, which resulted in the execution of a JavaScript alert. Risk level: success could be used to hijack a user session, steal cookies, embed malicious JavaScript. Like, it's giving all those great information. It even gets recommendations like we ask. So I think this is good basic. I think this is a handy tool to have in your pocket, just to have that basic report already written, and you can build on this report. So you can add things to it or you can delete things to it, but you have already a vision of a basic structure. I think even if you make this model setting, you can play with it, make it even better, that your return response is even better. So there are things you can do, but for now I think this was a great project. It was so much fun. I hope you guys liked this video. So if you guys like this video, give me the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button to support this channel and support my videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, and bye.